Hi, everybody. This is Nate. How is everyone doing today? Can you hear me and see me? Hi. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me and see me okay? Hello. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me and see me? Yes. Okay. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Vivian. Good to have you here. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Brenda, Terry, Richard, James, Rosemary, Kim, Vicky, Maria, Brenda, Jojo, seriously, Julie, Iris, Ness, good to have you here. Thank you for helping with the moderations today. Hi, Shirley, Dottie, Melissa, Susan, Josie, Lena, Cheryl, Jenny, good to have you here. I hope you're having a good weekend. Dorella, Annie, Lara, and a lot of people. Moon Scarab, good to have you here as well. Joanne, Maria, Lynchy. All right, so I'm going to get started. Maybe just a few reminders. This is personal questions, no political. If you want to ask a political or current event questions, I have a post on my community feed where you can actually post a political questions because I will be doing a show this week. Also, I don't do medical questions on public shows. If you want to have a private reading, I can look at your medical questions. Also, a reminder that if you're a member, I have special shows for members. The first level of membership is $2.99 a month. And I usually do a show every week, and you get one or two questions answered. So if you're a member, it's not like I'm not acknowledging you. It's because I do a special show for you. So if you hear, that's wonderful, but there's also a private place for you. And I'm gonna get started with people who donated. And usually about halfway through the show, I manage to switch to everyone else. So thank you all for being here and being part of the community. And so Shirley Merson, thank you for your donation. What specific outreach or channel could help your next paying client find you easily and soon? Next specific outreach or channel for your next paying client. So with the Knight of Wands, I see an outreach for sure. I think communication. So to me, that would be networking or event or something on the internet like a webinar. I'm getting like a webinar, reaching out to people. I have the lovers here. So to me, it feels like it would be something audio, video online, maybe like a free webinar, uh, some sort of introduction via maybe you speaking online at an event. It could actually be YouTube, I don't know, but it feels like it's online video where people get an invitation, and then you would get some paying clients out of it for your next paying client. Thank you, Shirley. Iris, you have travel plans for July 19th coming back the 23rd and August 12th coming back on the 17th. Do you feel that it will be safe to travel? And thank you for your donation, Iris. So July 19th, 23rd, August 12th, coming back on the 17th, safe travel. Yes, Four of Wands, safe. I don't feel like there will be any issues. Six of Swords, it's my travel card. Ten of Cups. So yes, I'm getting a yes. Jojo, thank you also for your donation. Will you find love and when will you meet this person? Is this person black or European? So African American? Will you get married? Will you have a daughter? Okay, lots of questions. So let's first see where you will when you will find love. Love for you, Jojo. Love for Jojo. High Priestess. So you've been waiting for this moment. Nine of Cups, there's someone coming in here. I felt like this is in person, this is not online. Strength. So, and I felt like it's a meetup. So I felt like you're meeting at an event or via a friend that's introduced. I feel more a small gathering. Um, I get the sense that this person is has a mixed background, maybe European and something else. Um, I see a marriage, but not immediately. I see you meeting this person, I would say early next year, not this year, before June. And a marriage to me feels like 3, 4 years later. Um, and I see a child. I don't know if this is a daughter though, but I see a child. Um, so yes, that's what I'm seeing, Jojo. I felt like next year, and this is not online, this is in person, this is someone you meet at a gathering or event in mixed background with at least European, and yeah, later on a marriage and a child. Yep. Thank you again. Pammy, your husband and I want to move to another state, but you're having trouble finding a house. Do you see us finding a house and making an offer this summer? Okay. I felt like you will find a house. So let's have a look. Will you find a house soon? Pammy J. Find a house soon. Not that soon. I don't think it is easy. I agree that it's not easy. I'm feeling like September is more what I feel. So this summer, we might be early fall, is what I feel. I don't think it is easy. I felt the offer will be in September, Pammy. So keep looking. I'm hearing keep looking. And maybe I'm getting also a sense like it could be in different areas that you're not looking right now. Expand the search a bit. That's also what I'm getting. Thank you so much, Pammy. Seriously, Julie, thank you as well for your donation. Any changes of development in your love life this month? Any changes and development in your love life this month? I get the sun. So to me, that like there's a positive development for you. It's almost like if you are with someone, there's a next level of commitment. If you're not with someone, there's meeting someone. Yeah, and the two of you making plans for the future. So to me, it feels like there's a positive development or some sort of commitment coming into your love life. July, it could be August as well, because I feel like it's the same energy in July or August. Thank you, Julie. Pauline Jordan, thank you for your donation. It's just that I didn't get your question. So let me try to find your question, Pauline. I am not seeing your question, Pauline. So do you mind putting it back? Because I feel like I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm so sorry, Pauline, but I'm not seeing it. Let me check if you reposted it. No. Okay, I see it now. How do I see your finances, Pauline? How do I see your finances? The moon. So there's a little bit maybe of a concern, and also the moon ties to the ocean, and you have the ebbs and flows. So the money comes and goes, money comes and goes. The Four of Cups, it feels like you're waiting to be a little bit more solid in your finances, but it's finally coming. So I see your finances improving. Maybe not this month, but I feel like July, August, September, there's like incoming finances that are coming that seem to be better. So I don't see big problem for new finances, but I felt like you're kind of on and off, like, paying bills and getting income that comes hand in hand. But there seems to be a step up as we get to August, September. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Krista Marie, thank you for your donation. Do you see your son James getting married? And if so, when? Will James get married soon? Oh, first card is the lovers. So obviously, yes, that's like a strong yes. I get the moon also, like there's a romantic connection here, but I don't feel like this is immediate, the marriage. I would say I don't see it for this year. I would say late next year or early, so late 2026 is what I'm feeling. Um, but yes, I see him married. The lovers really gives it away. The moon as well. The moon gives me a sense of waiting. And then I got the Two of Pentacles, which could be the two of them, or maybe within 2 years. That I feel a little bit more. But yes, married for sure. Thank you so much, Krista. Start with Gina. Thank you as well for your donation. I see your husband Matthew getting an inheritance or money from his parents? And when? Your husband Matthew, will there be money? I see the money coming in, Nine of Pentacles, but it is a slow card. So to me, I'm not even sure this is this year. I would say next year because it is a slow card, but the money is coming. So yes, it is coming. I just don't feel like it's that soon. I feel like next year, Gina. Lynchy7, thank you for your donation as well. And you're asking if I see you selling your home soon to buy another one. Okay. Lynchy7, are you going to buy a home, selling your home soon? Will you sell your home soon? Sell your home soon. I feel it will sell, but I don't think it is going to be that soon. Um, Again, like I'm not sure this is in the summer. I feel more like September, November, September, October, something. And I got the tower, so I feel like there might be a proposal that doesn't come through or a delay. Um, I see more after September. Uh, and then as far as buying a new home, that would follow that, but within a few months. So I felt like that would be next year. But selling, I would say not before September, October. There seems to be a delay here. Lynchy 7. Does that help? Football God, thank you for your donation. Do you know when the time period will be where you will move to California? It's been difficult considering your son's school decision. When will you move to California? Football God 113. When will you move to California? You will move. I got the ring after the ship here. So to me, like there's a move. It feels this year. It clearly feels this year. Before December, like before the end of the year, that's kind of what I'm getting. Within a few months from now. Yes, before the end of the year, I feel that. Football girl, thank you. Evelyn, thank you for your donation. Will you get custody of your child and will you be able to provide? Okay. Will you get custody of your child? Evelyn. I'm hearing a yes. There's like a move involved, or there's something like a movement, or something like a, a travel maybe, or move involved. Will you get the custody? I'm getting a yes. I feel like it's a battle, but I'm getting a yes. And you will be able to provide. Yes, the Four of Pentacles. You hold the money enough to do this. So yes. Okay. Nivra, and I'm not getting your question. Okay, here I see it. What is the energy around your marriage and us coming together um from two different countries? Okay, let me do this. So the energy on your marriage coming from two different countries. King of Cups, that's very good. That's a lot of love. That's a lot of romance. That's a lot of connection here. That feels very good. Um, one more card. Coming together from two different countries. Page of Pentacles, you're planting seeds. It's almost like there's a phase of preparation. There's a phase that maybe you are preparing to become closer or to live closer. There's a transformation here with death. Like I feel like you're preparing a big step of big becoming together. There's a lot of love, but it's like you have to prepare and there's a big transition happening. So I feel like you will manage the transition right. Four Swords, patience, but I still feel, yeah, it's a change. Yeah, that's what I felt. The Lovers. So I really feel that there's like this energy of love bringing you together, but it takes work, it is slow, and it takes time, but ultimately it will work out well for you. Thank you. That was for Nivra. Anna Hutchinson, thank you as well. Except that I didn't get your question, Anna. Okay, now I see it. Someone open a credit card in your name. You've done everything you can to block him from doing more damage. Okay, did you do everything you could to block? Yes, I'm getting a yes. The reason is like Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're kind of putting something out there, But I get a sense of stress and a sense of loss. So, have you maybe already gotten some damage that maybe they use the credit card and you're gonna have to claim this money back? That's probably what I feel, because I see you're getting returned some money, but maybe not everything. But I feel like you've blocked everything you could as of now. Let's do one more card. Yeah, you're gonna end up being okay, but I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a pain to get through the process. But I think you're good. I think you're good now. Ponderosa, thank you for your donation. Any message from your guides? Ponderosa, message from your guides. Two of Wands, they are talking about looking out in the future. They are talking about money coming through for you, abundance, something you will resolve. It's like, yeah, it's like, I think your guides are saying like you're about to resolve some sort of issue or conflict that's been going on, and actually you're gonna resolve it in a good way. And I feel like there's someone coming to help you. That's what I'm seeing, Ponderosa. Thank you. Jenny, will you be successful? A thriving business by Akashic Record and Soul Realignment. Will I be successful with a thriving business reading the Akashic Records and Soul Realignment by the fall winter? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Look, very, very successful. I think this is your calling. Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. So, yes, go for it. You couldn't really have much better cards, Jenny. I think you need to bring the confidence with you, but you're gonna be good. Much, much more than you think. Lenora, White, thank you for your donation. I just didn't see your question. Lenora. Lenora. Okay. Should you sell your parents' home and move away? Your family is disowning you, I'm sorry, but living with me and disrespecting. Should you sell? I'm just leaving. Should you sell your parents' home? Eight of Cups, you see, it's like you're leaving. So, yes, I think you should be leaving because I felt like your situation's reaching that point. I feel like there's really nothing else for you here. And I think you would get better energies if you were to leave. Good luck to you. I know it's hard. Kim, thank you for your donation. I didn't get your question. Oh, here it is. Any message from your spirit team? So many questions. Okay, let's see. Kim, Queen of Pentacles. So your team is talking like you're getting some abundance. I see money. I see financial well-being and stability. So I think your team is saying, and love. There's also the lovers. So I think there's a lot of abundance coming for you, love and financial abundance. So that's really, really good, Kim. Terry Petty, thank you for your donation. You're starting a pet loss group. That's really nice to do that. It's very, very hard to lose a pet. So thank you for doing this work for the community. Do the animals have any advice for you? Eight of Wands, they really want you to get going. They think it's an excellent idea. I think you will find a lot of grief and a lot of pain that you will alleviate. And I felt the animals also feel the pain for their owners, feeling the pain of them leaving. It's like a dual. I think you have to do this for the humans and for the animals because they're losing the humans. Yeah, I think you can help people feel, heartbroken. So thank you for this. Thank you for doing this for the community. Evelyn, thank you for your donation, but I didn't get your question. Evelyn, I'm trying to see if I'm seeing Evelyn's question. Can you repost it, please, Evelyn? Because I am not seeing it. Evelyn. Evelyn, okay, thank you, Ness. Will you get custody? Okay, so I was able to, I did this one, didn't I? Yes, I did this one. Okay. Uh, moving on to Atigari. Will your new job be at Summit be okay or any will your new job at Summit be okay or any challenges? Page of Swords, I think that this is good for you. This is new. King of Cups, I think you're gonna like it. Two of Cups, I feel like the people are gonna be much nicer and you're gonna enjoy it, Addy. So yes, I think this is good for you. Raven Picks, what I see for July for you. Five of Cups, there's a sense of loss. I'm trying to understand that real quick. I think it's an emotional loss, like maybe a disappointment. You were hoping for something and something's not coming true. Now, not related, I feel, but the Nine of Pentacles, there's some good news financially, but there's a little bit of an emotional disappointment. Denise McClellan, thank you for your donation. I saw your question from Nas here. How is your son doing? You're worried for Denise. How is your son doing for Denise? Ten of Swords, really struggling. I feel like I'm getting a sense of exhaustion. I'm getting a sense of tired. But there's some good news coming for him. Yes, I feel like you're worried and he's worried. And there's a positive movement. So there's some good news and a positive movement. Okay, and there's like a solution. So I felt like I acknowledge the fact that you're very worried, he's very worried, you're both, I think, struggling emotionally, but there's a solution coming for him. Alex, thank you for your donation. Do you see any breakthroughs or news beginning for you soon? You're feeling stuck without clarity. Yeah, look at this. The Two of Swords. You're stuck. That's exactly what it is. But there's an opportunity coming. So you're not going to be stuck for a long time. I feel like there's like a struggle here between like a decision to make, but then you'll be able to make the right decision. I would try to not overthink and follow your heart, follow your gut, because there's an opportunity, there's a solution coming. Carol, you have accepted an offer on a house. The sellers haven't found a new home yet. Will there be a problem of or delay? Okay. Will there be problems of delays for the sellers? Got it. But for you too. Okay, Carol. Patience. Yeah, the star. I think you're good. I'm not really saying delays, but patience. So I don't think there's delays to the point that would create problems for you, but yet they want you to be patient. So there's definitely some more waiting, Carol. Thank you again. Kim C, you looked at a commercial building on June 1st to expand your daycare. Is it the one? The building to expand your daycare. Yep, and I see things moving forward with the building. So yes. Ness, thank you so much. With permission from, question from your friend Carol. Will her court case resolve soon? It's not about the money, but the fairness. Okay. For Carol L, will the court case resolve soon? Let me check one more thing. This is very strange. This is what I'm gonna tell you. It's kind of multi layers. First, I feel like there's more weight, temperance, and I get the clouds. So I don't think it's soon, unfortunately. Now I see kind of a mixed result for this court result. I feel like there's a little bit of a disappointment, but not a whole ton. So it's like mixed. What is strange as I see money coming. So it's almost like Carol gets some money, but I feel like there's a sense that she doesn't get the full 100% maybe of the just the fairness. You see what I mean, Ness? So a delay, I feel like it's gonna take a bit longer, more. She's gonna get some money, and there's like gonna be a tiny bit of a disappointment. That doesn't mean she loses, but maybe in the final decision, it's not exactly everything she was hoping for. That would be my reading. Multi-layered. Channel B. Desert Island 86046. Channel B. You had your fourth and final interview last Monday for a not-for-profit for a CFO job. Will you get a job offer and the salary you requested? Okay. Will you get this job and the salary? Fourth interview. That's a lot, Chanel. Will you get the job and the salary? This is strange because I'm not getting a straight up yes. And I know this is disappointing. So, but I'm not getting a complete no either. This is one of those. Okay. I feel it's going to work out, but there's just maybe one more little obstacle because I don't see it being a straight up from A to B like this. There's like something that is not completely right there, if you see what I mean. So I'm careful when I see that because it looks positive, but I want to be careful. I would say it looks positive, but I will not give you my 100% because I feel like there's a little obstacle that are yet to be passed. Okay. So that would be my answer. I think the salary, I feel like it's not the salary. I think it's maybe in the conditions or how you work the final decision with them. So there seems to be something else to resolve. I think you're hopeful. I'm hopeful, but I wouldn't give you 100% because I don't see 100%. If that makes sense. Keep me posted, Chanel. Thank you, Marsha. Will your friend Norman Blake go into a nursing home soon? Thank you for your donation. Yes, I see him, but I don't feel like it's as soon as you think. There's like, yeah, I see him going. It's just maybe a little bit more time, but I see him, the world. Gina Bug, should you take ownership of a home from your dad and you've been a member for 4 months? Thank you. Yes, I'm getting a yes. Stephanie Moore, thank you for your donation. Will you be moving to another town? Any name? I'm not getting name. Yes, I see you moving though, but I'm getting the letter T. News, but I'm getting the letter T. Susan, will your daughter's lawsuit be successful? Will your daughter's lawsuit be successful? There's some weight as well. Very emotional. More weight. I'm getting a yes, but it feels like there's quite a bit of weight. Jerry, thank you for your donation. I did not get your question yet. Jerry, let me check if I see it. Jerry, I don't see your question. So I will check at the bottom if you want to repost it. Um, the month of July 2025. Got it. Justice. So I felt like it would be a good and balanced and harmony month. So a good month. Angalag, should you start painting? Used to paint before. Will you sell anything as a side business? Yeah, I see you painting. I see you painting, but they're showing me like it's a lot of work on your own. Like they see you alone painting. There's money. There's definitely money. So that would be the large scale. Yeah, and I feel like so it's like at first you paint, you do things on your own, and then you connect with others, and then you start making good money. So I feel like it's gonna take momentum. Maurice, what do the cards see coming towards you in current job and finances? Current job and finances. And because we had quite a few questions, I might stay a little bit longer today, so I can take questions where the just came without donations from the beginning, so that I can also cover those as well. I'm happy to stay a little bit longer. Okay, finances and job for Maurice. I see success in your job. I feel like there's even growth possible in your current job. Your finances seems to be stable, but probably later on making more money. I see you working with others. Happiness. So I feel like you're on a good trajectory. The environment seems a little bit political, But if you stay focused, I see you doing well, both in your job and financially, Maurice. I feel like stay focused, continue to do what you do, and you will do well. Let me pull one more card for Maurice. Finances. Forward movement. Yeah. July actually looks good as well. Tiffany, you're struggling with CPTSD. I don't know what this is, but I will just use it as an energy. But it feels like PTSD, so I kind of understand what that is. Will you affect every part of your life? I feel like it has the impact of feeling isolated, but I see you communicating with others. I feel like the biggest challenge you're going to be in your social life, but I see you able to overcome it. Thank you, Tiffany. Kaylee Johnston, thank you for your donation. Will your sister actually get divorced? And will she make out okay if she does? I feel like she will divorce, and I see her happy with the decision and actually potentially finding someone else later. Thank you. Jessica, thank you for your donation. What do your guides want you to know? Any positive messages? I feel like they see you making some good decisions. Yes, and going forward and being stable. Strength, a lot of stability, a lot of strength, a lot of forward movement. Jessica, I think your guides just want you to be confident and keep going. Vivian, thank you for your donation. Do I see you able to retrieve your belongings soon? Looks like you're dealing with some stress right now, Vivian. I am sorry to hear that. Will you be getting some the moon? So there's it's like it's gonna take time to get them back. Someone did something wrong. I have the devil here. Yeah, there's like okay. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, you will be able to retrieve them, but I feel like did you get something stolen or something not nice? Like clearly. If you are patient, yes, it's coming to you. There's gonna be a bit of patience, but it's coming to you. Yeah, yeah. Patience, but it's coming. Thank you, Vivian. Dolly, how is Mark feeling towards me? We're not speaking. I see Mark, but it's almost like there's a little bit of an ego on who's contacting who. But I feel like this is will be overcome in July this month. There will be communication this month, and I feel like it's coming from him. So I think right now there's a little bit of a pride and ego on his side, but I see their communication restarting this month. Bonnie, can you let me know any messages regarding family issues? A message regarding family issues. I feel like it's a lot of stress. Can't sleep at night. Is there like money involved? That could very well be, or material things. There's some fighting. Patience and everything should heal after some patience. But is this related to an inheritance? Because I got death and I got money. So something like that, money that come from an inheritance or something, but it will get resolved, but it's gonna take some time. There I see healing, but yeah, some work needed. Linda Kennedy, thank you for your donation. I am not seeing your. I'm not seeing your question, Linda Kennedy. Repost it, please. I'll go back to it. Michelle Lang, will the music video project that your husband and I work become successful? Yeah, Ace of Wands, I see it successful. The Empress, yeah, Abundance, you're good. It's a very good one. I was getting a yes on that. VMC, what do you see happening with my finance in the next coming months? Are there any key opportunities or obstacle? No, you're planting seeds. So it's almost like your finances will grow, but you're planting the seeds right now. You're going to be okay with your finances, making good decisions. I think it's about making the right decisions and good decisions, and you're going to be okay. Yeah, money here is coming. Then one more for your finances. Yeah, positive news. If you are managing your budget and making good decisions, you will be okay. Heidi, I also didn't see your question, and I didn't. So I'm missing Heidi, and there's someone else also. Heidi, and um, an earlier question from Linda Kennedy. So I'm missing two. Oh, a message for you. Thank you, Vivian. For Heidi, a message for you to hold close this week. Ace of Cups. I see people helping you. I see you getting emotional support, and I see positive news regarding finances. Good. I am now going to focus on, we have a good 15-20 minutes that I'm going to focus on kind of the free questions that were asked earlier. And I know I'm missing one person for the donation. Uh, YouTube Mama, is your mother Martina around you? Yes, Queen of Wands, that's her. She's telling you to stay strong. She's very much around you. Trini Patsy, oh, thank you for your comment. D mode, oh, great. Good to hear that about your car. Maria, do you see me in a new car? Yes, I feel like it's coming. Maybe a couple of months. Ernestina, a message from your guides. They're saying that things are going to be moving forward for you. Hey, Sherry, good to have you here. Beth Ann, three cards. I'm going to go quick. There's the tower, there's some sort of event happening very soon for you, but I see you taking charge and moving forward with something new. So it's almost like there's a release or freedom or something that gets moving forward. Lisa, a message. Lisa Sandros. The Fool, I think there's a message to take some risks, to go a little bit outside your comfort zone, do something new. Star Steed Beauty, can you tell me when my second work from home job will happen this year? I'm getting October and it's coming strong, so I feel October. Margiva, you have a birthday on Tuesday. Happy birthday. Any message from your late parents? They want you to look at the big picture and not worry about the small things and practice gratitude. They also see money coming in for you. Nelia, anyone or anything heading your way, a card flew by. I feel like for you to have something come your way, there's something for you to let go of. It's almost like you have to release something to create space. Yes. Verona, a message from your mom, Joanne. She's very much there, the Empress. I think she's bringing a lot of abundance and positivity into your life. She sees your sadness about her being gone, but she doesn't want you to be sad. She really wants you to enjoy life. D.A. Amlin, hello. Le Manche Girl, a message from your guides. From your guides. The Empress, they also see a period of abundance and manifestation into your life. Yay, yay. You should paint. We discussed this. Melissa, will your nonprofit get 501c3 status? I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes. Yes. And it will be successful. Patience, though, because it takes time. Cindy Prairie, will your nephew and partner win custody of his two foster kids in August? I'm getting a yes. There's also patience, a lot of patience today. But yes, more patience. The lovers, to me, that's a yes, Cindy. Verona, a message from, I feel like I already did this one. Josie, will you raise dollar for your nonprofit org renovation? Yes, but it feels quite difficult. I feel like you'll be able to do it, but you need to put a lot of promotion and effort. Chastity, can you tell me what the rest of 2025 looks like for you? There's like some issues to be resolved, but everything's gonna get back in order. I see more balance. Yeah, and ultimately towards the end of the year, some money. Bree, your son has a meeting at work in a few days. Would he get to keep his job? I'm getting a yes. Strength. Yes. The Empress. Yes, I feel like he will. Hugs to the super moderators. Yes, absolutely. They're doing a fantastic job. Gail, will your daughter get help financially soon to help her with her future move? Will she get some help? Well, I see a move. I just not really seeing a lot of money right here, right now, but let's look here. Will she get some money? I see a move. It's strange. I'm not seeing the money part. That doesn't mean the money is not coming, but I clearly see her able to move. So there has to be a way that she makes it work. Linda Kennedy, I think I've already. Is that the question I didn't do? Linda Kennedy, how does Ken feel about me? So I've done this one. Did I? I've done this one. Okay. Okay. I'm not going crazy. Let me continue a little bit. All right. Let me see where I was. Let me see where I was. I see that Denise is going through a rough time, so sending prayers also your way. All right. Vanessa, what crystal should I wear to enhance your intuition? I'm getting very simple, like a clear quartz. Artist list, to become a member, you have to go to my homepage and there's a join, but it can only be done from a laptop. I think phones don't work. Yeah, phones don't work. Linda Mattioli, do you guys have a message for you? Some positive change coming your way, wheel of fortune, maybe even financial. Maxine, do I see your daughter getting a job soon? The magician, yes, I see that job. Alice, the card I'm using are Ethony, Ethony. I like to use them for this particular exercise. All right, Carmen, do you see my husband being okay from immigration deportation? I certainly hope so. And I'm getting a yes, but let's see. Strength is good. I really feel it. Yes, from inheritance, Bonnie, that's what I felt. Mark W., do I see you relocating to California or New York for a job soon? Six of Wands, yes. I feel more California, but I'm not sure, but I feel more California. But yes. Welcome, VMC. Welcome, Verona. Welcome, Cindy. Please read Linda Kennedy. Okay. Linda, I thought I did. Oh, I apologize, Linda, if I didn't. I apologize. Let me do it. It got deleted. I it got deleted, I think. Can you repost, Linda, with my apologies? Okay, thank you, Vivian. How does Ken feel about me? We have stopped communication. I see the communication restarting in July. And I got the lovers. So there's a good connection here. Yeah, there's a good connection here. And yeah, I felt like you will, Nine of Cups, you will reconnect really, really well. All right. I am going to do a reading for the collective now. And I'm going to use my new deck, which is Voices of the Whales Oracle. So let me pull a card for the collective. And the card that I have for us for this week is called Deep Currents Reconnection. Deep Currents Reconnection. So I felt like this is a reconnection with ourselves, but also of someone that we also connect to. There was a few questions about connecting with a person we have left connection with, and I do see here that this week it's going to help us reconnect with a special person and reconnect with our own self. And so I think this is beautiful, and I like the idea of looking through the mirror, the idea of finding ourselves. So I also want to say with this card that when we find ourselves, when you look ourselves, when we find our calling, when we find our soul, we also connect with others better, because if we are deeply connected to our own self, we are feeling strong within our own self, and our energy get higher, and we connect with the others on a higher vibration level. So that's really the meaning of this card: deep currents and reconnection. I thank you all very, very much. I thank the moderators. Absolutely, we done a fantastic job. Um, I appreciate all of you, and I see you next week. And have a fantastic week in front of you. Thank you.